Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3 or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151, or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Planning to have an uninterrupted electricity and water supply from solar energy in the Gambia and beyond? Worry no more, because Solar Enterprise will provide you with the solutions at reasonable cost. We have experienced personnel who can install and advise you about your electricity and water supply with a warranty period. We have good quality solar products from North America and Europe. We provide services and sell products to individuals, organizations, institutions, private offices, communities, and government. These products are solar panels, batteries, charge controllers, inverters, water pump, water heaters, freezers, submersible pumps, and general solar accessories. Visit our stores at 48 Kairaba Avenue and Brusubi Highway, or you can call us on 7657 479 980 8483 340 9400 or 635 9906.
Assalamu alaikum badi wala dol himbe Kerr Fatou jibe kan alnal badi malam landin sise mi muta camera to wala Omar Ndawti bi felen natali Senegambia jam Palma Rima Johnson kata dulal to bi damin to yalon ko protest lebe ke kan jebi o protest ni minaya sabu nal hakilo ba kan nu komanto na reporter mi yalon ko aketa buba gajigoti story dole sefe mimbe dendin keno dole mi yalon ko abe koma janne iko ye keno ni ya wafi Chinese national lema bari kabirim buba nata story nying follow story nying nata kala cool mi yalan ko idea mo siendi bake wayatina la 19 environmental organizations mi yalan ko to lebe nying banko kanja wala nata ye meeting okili emergency meeting kunun nali Kerr Fatou jibe albajelal ko comme new story kata fenneti mi yalan ko nga eajel ye kachaka kula mimbe dendi nying kenola kula ka jibe be staple mintala mimbe construction ka stop nyun dulawda kata dulawda damin to yalan ko kunol siata je bakele modobe je mi yalan ko be ngi environmentalist wala ko mi yalan ko ka fay ko tambaje fang ate afo ko kun sifambe je mi yalan ko tadal for 560 types of baths mi yalan ko wala be nyindulato ja so bi nata wolto kela balamba ya tandi ka tandi ko nyin kenola wafo min be jeng itol malla fala bi e malla fala sam so al sem folo nga futela odulanto ngalla moydum bi dum itol ni mun kuma kan nata kana nyim protest dula.
First of all, I would like to say good morning to every one of you here who have come to join us, especially the media houses, to cover this important occasion. My name is Tamba Jefang. I'm a professional ornithologist. I broke the first story with Kerr Fatou, and for some reason it struck a chord to a lot of people in this country and beyond, that what is happening here today, it is not something that has to happen. And our coming here today, accumulated with all of the things that we've done from that day, we were able to meet a lot of people. You know, Mr. Sehu Janko and Mr. Manjang, what's the first name? Ahmed Manjang from Gunjur, who is an environmental hero to many in that part of the world or in that part of the country. So we all come together under one umbrella. It's about 19 organizations under this umbrella. It is an NGO, it's a non-governmental organization, it's a non-profit making organization. You know, and everything that we're doing here today, we're doing it from our own pockets. We pay our own fares to come here, our own petrols to come here. So because we care about our country. This place, the old cycle track, is very famous when it comes to Gambia and bird watching because it's an easy access. It is an introduction to bird watching in Africa, an introduction to bird watching in Gambia. In this place alone, you come here in a day, you can find up to about 160 species of birds in this area. Who would believe it? But it is. And now, as we are looking at it now, look at the work that is going on. This morning when I walked past here, I heard a call of a double spore francolin, what they call in Mandinka, Wolo, in here. So when this place is gone, the children that are going to be born around here, will they ever hear the sound of that morning call from a double spore francolin? It makes my, it makes my blood boil. What these people have come to, what sort of conclusion they have come to, what sort of findings they made about here, the environmental impact assessment, what they've done here, we want to see it. We want to know, why do they think that is okay for them to sold this place for whatever development they're going to do here? They said they're going to build 2 hotels and a shopping center. Do we need a shopping center in here?
No.
You go to the Badala Park. Look, go and look at Badala Park.
No hotel.
It's rotten. Some of the areas in that place you can't live in there. Why don't they go and develop those places? Look behind you here, Palma Rima. It wasn't the Palma Rima that was here before. No. Why can't they go and develop and renovate those hotels? Why would they want to build more hotels? You got the Kalimba, Tamala behind here. Why do they need another hotel in here? Why? That's the question we want to know. Why? And we've been told that this is a Malaysian company, but we knew that it's not a Malaysian company. It's a Chinese company. They can hide behind anything. We will find out. And we want transparency from this government. We want to work with any department in this country as long as things are done in the right way. The due diligence is done right. That's what we want. We're not against any government. We're not politicians. We're not grandstanding, beating our chest that we can do this, we can do that. No. But we want to work with people for the betterment of this country, for the betterment of tourism in this country, because ecotourism is very, very important. We're not against ecotourism, but it has to be done right. And that's what we want. So, may and be all it's called the old cycle track, bicycle sila koto because nyin silo bejan kabrin to babol colonization. You understand? But main nata important the wolam nyintiko dula memben koma nyim farol kono jang. Na banko kan jang kunul men bi jang asiyata jang bakele. Andu wokunolu wala katna to babol jama ba kanana nyim banko kan jang pour kana kunu jubela. Andu nyundula from Koto Bridge kabona Koto Bridge kanana jang. Tilo kono ni nata jang. Ise kuno je men tata fo kunu sifa men tata fo kunu keme kunu taworo ise woje no jang. Andu wodula man tata dunia kono. Ntela experience or my nearly over 35 years of experience nyim filo kono ma dulaje dunia kono because n travel ta bakel dunia kono kata kunu jubela amanke Gambia damande so ntemo dulaje me alon ko ay Gambia kono jang kunu sifa membe na banko kanja tata kunu kemme lulu kunu taworo melon ka jeta nyim banko kan a rekota nyim banko kan jang Gambia mo banko te melon ka doyata bari ni na kunol la karola mu banku balet dunia kono wala tan aka tubabol mem beje jang menke si jang. It's not because mbeka smile le nyam bankon kan no I will be jele the smiling cause bari même fanan ke si jang wolom nyun kuno because it will your interest sort of back and kunu jubelal fanan e ka kodo men spend banko kan ni nata wole ka siya alla ñun tubabu dol man ko kanaka si hotel auto all inclusive ba domale ba minne belale be sino because they become funti they don't go anywhere so what kodol will come back to those foreign investors but bad watchers when they come to this country they travel the breadth and length of our country because when we start from here till killing dorong yekunu keme kunu tawora je buto ka fala jawo kan ndada dawoda kan is this everything omu bonus let entire so they travel and they spend money all the way to Basse. I'll just give a proper example of Mandindiala. Serung, kuno do soto me alon ko kuno nyin aje mandia. Anana buka jam mafon. Ntena na maje jang. But e ka fa ko crocodile bird. You understand? E ka fa ko crocodile bird. Wolom bamba kuno. Mandingo ko ka bamba kuno. O bamba kuno nyinyata bakatu babol ko e be kolo sifa be jola la preko kunoji. But mo neketa serung because of jang nyundula mem bigante te akoma do manden drong Kotu Bridge fenko to sewage farm nyinto because of the regeneration e jebula nyam employ developer fango because of bad waters association mem bijang the work e do ko menke that kuno I fly all the way from Kawuru wetland for Baselom bang anata nam fo jang it surprises everybody I'm mobile surprised but mo neketa ni dula bula aketa fango wulote wole ka fengol sambana bar sa nintol ko bobe fala say mbe kala nyaadile so wala mun tala ko moti pour ka fajan sa en ka sutiyande because mol bi jamina lon ko no wol fanay e londo so def hamo so do nyin karola membe ko Mr. Ahmed Manjang from Gunjur.
Yeah. Thank you very much to the gathering press. And Gambia, next chapter of Gambia, the media is going to be very, very important. You suffered immensely for 22 years. Now we have 5 years, and the media is vibrant, and we're going to need it. That's what changed. Just like a 10-minute statement from this, it went viral, and everybody's aware of what is going on here. So I'm going to concentrate on our government. This government is selling this country. I'm not sure if you know it or not. And they are sending it to foreign nationals. If you go to NAME Act, that is the National Environmental Management Act, Part 7 on biodiversity, and also the Ramsar Convention. This is an international convention that Gambia signed. But most importantly, on our own law, our own National Environmental Management Act is being violated here. By who? That's what we want to know. We call on the tourism minister, the environment minister, and also the director of physical land, and also National Environment Agency. How can this kind of development be taking place here without their notice? We need to know who did the environmental impact assessment. We want them to publish the results, because any development of this kind, environmental impact assessment have to be done. And the most important part of that is public consultation. Have they consulted the Birdwatchers Association, whose livelihood is here? But most importantly, this is a fragile ecological site. You can see behind me is people growing rice here. We know the price of rice, how that is. These provide a breadbasket for very, very, very underprivileged section of our community. What kind of government will do that? Selling the livelihood of your own people to foreign nationals. We're not going to tolerate, it's not going to happen. Next time we are here, we're calling on the government to come plainly and tell us who sell this place, under what conditions. Basically, inka mimfo tibabu kango tolo mnyinti nyimman sakunda be nyimpanko afkane fali akalamtale from Katong to Gunjur to Sanyang. You've seen how the Chinese have taken over yenna fish industry control. Chalo Mia Lonko, it was our cheapest and sorest source of protein, now is unaffordable because of irresponsible government policies. We have to continue we have to challenge this. Now you come here, there's an nyim wetland wolti mi alko dula mi alko lelo mu farolo mu faro Gambia la aninyi lelu na Gambia loi mi alko le marata na dandangol tankanyala ay nyundula tankandile akomo kana felloje e bule nyanta bulala je nyame min se kenoje wolom do koti komi mol kana kela balwo nyini je na len ko maji balbe mol la manol je laje nyin nate bulato manol le kono ka trakito bule kono ke betinya mum man sakunda sifale nyanta wo kela itela mol min yalon ko ila banko ka minu sembo doyate beti la baludula yena yewo ta yawa foreign mol ya mi anke manke banko fango dingoti so wolen si jang kanda kam fa itandi nyimman sakunda la andumbe kumandiro kela na minister la mim marata tibab luntangol la ani minister mim marata dandangol la ani minister mi yalon ko wole marata kenol la nyim banko kan jamale nyindula waf ya wafu nyaadile yo ni nyindula sifa fana wafi la fa bungol la je wala lafta fenkela je fenko bijele do ko bijele ka mo environmental impact assessment for example ni nga nyinke jabe mun toral kulle kala nyindula labe mun nafa kulle fela ja ni ya kele ya kenyadi le because wodo ko nyin ala section no min kumaya ta beti wolo mu kamoli nyirinka min ya lonko wodula nale do ko keje wolle la balwo biye walla bolle affect la nga association o sodal mi ya lonko walla do ko manke fenti foka kunol tandi tibablun tawol ni ya fala do ala diamo konole kuno min sifa be Gambia jata fo kemelul nim feng dunia banku jama bi je ma sodo ntol man nyimbe am bal sodo komi jatol nin samol be nyami andun tol man develop tibabol bikana jang pour ka bunjangol jibe no min ke si ja wolom nyin dulal nyima sifa te anin kunol ne wolta ya bondi je wotela hotel lo anafale it doesn't make sense.
As my previous colleagues have already mentioned, I just want to mention on two key important aspects of this development that is taking place here. First is the conservation aspect, don't worry, I will. And then the other area is the migratory birds that normally visit here. Gambia is a signatory to the Ramsar Convention, signed in 1977. At the same time also is part of an agreement called Iowa. That's the Africa Eurasian waterfowl census agreement. So all these agreements were signed by the government of the Gambia. Banjul Declaration, that's the entire conservation of the country, but this is typically on wetland, right? It's a signatory to the Ramsar Convention, which is dealing with wetlands. It also signed an agreement called Iowa, that's the Africa Eurasian waterfowl census agreement. So and then every year. By the way, I'm from WAPSA, that's the West African Bird Study Association. WAPSA is an NGO dedicated to conserve the country's flora and fauna. And then every year what we do is we travel countrywide from Karton to Basse to do census on birds, to see the population of birds, whether they are going up or whether they are going down. So by looking at the trend, you'll be able to know what are the problems and then what are the mitigation measures you can take. So Kotu Creek is one of the important areas for birds that migrate all the way from Europe to here, right? So if we continue to destroy this place, it means that our migratory species, the number or the population will go down, one. Two, the number of tourists that we normally have every year or the visitors will also go down, and it will impact on the employment rate of the Gambia. So I think, as my colleagues have already said, we should join together, join force to ensure that this place is protected. And then in the event, it might even cause us to go up to the legal level to ensure that we should, whoever is behind this, sue them, and then we make sure they stop this thing.
I am Modu Doumbia, the president of Animal Welfare Advocate Association, the Gambia. The Animal Welfare Advocate Association, the Gambia, is mad about this. When we saw Thomas' video, we don't stand. We rose up immediately, and we came here day before yesterday. We also made a spot visit to the site and make our little investigation on this. We make series of calls. We call EIA officer at the National Environmental Agency, and they confirm to us that they are not aware of what is going on here, which is we are not. That is not true. How can something going on in your country and you are not aware? You see, and we make call at planning. They said they are not aware. Which kind of government are we in? What is happening? What is happening? This important area here is going, it's been consumed with what? Infrastructural development. Are they thinking of what is here? You have to balance these things and put it in an AIA form. You assess it properly. to gauge the importance of the birds and the livelihood of things that are here with the infrastructural development. Please, Gambian, we need to feel sentient beings. We need to feel the sentient beings. The sentient beings are very important in our. They feel like us. These sentient beings feel like us. They have feeling like us. They have right to live in this in their habitat. It's supposed not to be destroyed. ñun dañuy jóg tey ñoom wone suñu naxar fii si parc bi fii this very nice ecosystem fii bu fi xew fii. Look at it ku fi xool nga xam ne lii lu baax la fii waaye li ñu fi gis tey mooy ñu ngi ko ñëw wecci def ko dëkkukaay te fii nekkul place bu nga xam ne loolu moo tax ñu bàyyi ko fii. fii lu fi nekk according to research Thomas wax na ko fii si gannaaw ñu ne about 500 picca mu ngi fii loolu mu ne si adduna bi fii yëpp loolu mun ngay wër adduna bi fii yëpp doo ko mën a am kon ñun Gambien lu tax ñu ñëw di yàqu loolu loolu baaxut so dañuy try ñu make sure that ñu preserve li ñun lu ñuy ñaxtu mooy government nañ try to make sure that place bi nii ñu bàyyi ko sentient beings yi sentient beings yi dañ war a day am right pour nekk fii nii because fii seen dëkkuwaay la soo ko yàqee fi ñu war a dem suñ ko yàqee fii léegi fi ñu war a dem hôtel yi ñu fi war a tabax fii amuñ njëriñ fii because tubaab bi ñoo si war a ñëw dëkk te tubaab lu leen di tax a ñëw fii mooy ñoo xool ba picc yi te picc yi suñ fi jógee fii suñ ko yàqee def ko hôtel picc yi dañuy dem te picc yi suñ demee tubaab yi dootu ñëwaat tubaab yi ñoo war a dëkk si hôtel yi soo léegi lan mooy njëriñ tabax hôtel bi kon nañ bàyyi suñu xel so ñu ngi woote National Environmental Agency land Ministry of Land Ministry of Tourism gars yi nañ ñëw ñu xool lii ñu present a proper EIA document boo xam ne dina protect the habitat in this place so nañ try ñu loolu lañ am pour ñaxtu fii jërë ngeen jëf.
man suma organisation moo jógee mooy AGFP All Gambia Forestry Platform and the Environmental Task Force waaw ñun suñu teew fii nag ñun affaire environment suñu office loolu rek la ñoo dox guddeeg bëccëg fii dañuy gis ne fii dafa important trop because lu ñoo wax ecological loolu foo ko déggee rek mooy ne foo xam ne su fa tubaab yi doxantoo dinañu mën a gis loo xam ne dina leen surprise si wàllu mala yi gis nañu nag fii mala yu fi nekka di nga wër àdduna bi yëpp doo ko fekk fenn soo kon fii dafa important trop tubaab yi fay ñëw ñu ne pour ne hôtel bu rafet moo leen fi ici dañ fi ñëw pour njëriñ boobu fan la nekk mu ngi fii nga xam ne da ngaa génn sa bunte hôtel rek jël sa caméra nga gis loo war a gis am na benn picc boo xam ne Angleterre yëpp benn picc rek moo fa nekk si façon picc boobu waaw kingfisher gars yi dañ ñëw fii moo daan ñaata fa nekk bari na mënuñ ko exactly mënuñ koo compter te dafa am façon picc yoo xam ne tey boo ko waxee ñu bari xamuñ ko because soo demee nga neel tey lan mooy pirpir lito ay kancum kurlong jaata werleng jakatre tubay dee naani wuya sonko yooyu yëpp ay façon picc lañ kumba tiiti loolu yëpp ay façon picc yi loo xam ne soo ñun time xale suñ fi ñëwoon dañ ko fi doon fekka waaye léegi ñun suñ fi buggee occupy léegi sampa fi léegi ñun léegi fan la ñoo amee fu ñoo dundee because fii ñu fay dundee bari na youth si ang fay dundee ñoo xam ne dañoo ànd ak baat wocca si ñu guide leen suñu ñëwee ñu jox leen lu ñu leen war a jox si bés bi ñu am seen dunda nga xam ne tamit da ngaa génn sa bunti hôtel rek gis environnement bi nu mu mel léegi ñun suñu bàyyee ñii ñu ñëw bugg a ñoo nobu di laaxu naan xaw ma Malaysian compagnie whatsoever ñii ku leen gis xam ne Chinese lañ yéen borom caméra yi kii kële di dem ne le ku ko gis xam ne kii Chinese du benn Malaysian soo léegi loolu lañ dee def suñu bëggee destroy environment bi dañoo ñëw laaxu ne waaw ñëw laaxu rek ne waaw léegi Malaysian compagnie or Philippine compagnie something like that ñun nag loolu duñ ko nangu ñun fii suñu environment dañ siy taxaw nag ragaluñ si dara nag ñun bokkuñu sa ñun we are not politician ñun we are not paid ñun suñu office is only there to act on the environment fu munta yaaxu rek dem nañ foofu te fu munta am problème even di fi last time problème bu amoon Umorto suñu office ñoo fa njëkk a aga dem wax ak Senegalese soldiers yi nen fii you are in the Gambia you should not pass the territory so ñun suñu liggéey dafa bari nekkul na fi rek la illegal dumping dañ see act illegal logging dañ see act so loolu yëpp suñu liggéey la so fii laay am ak yéen jërëjëf yéen muy
mbe moo bee kontoon na mbaa fu la man nga kaŋol la mbe moo bee kontoon na mbe fondinkeelu ni moo be loorin jam bee kontoon na alamaala ye siimayandi biitil wala mbelori mento momo be kenda yare hakilo kono hade diamu nya fanwa sa tande ko nyaaji be fari nyaal kono le momo be kenda yare nin ko bondi politiko kono nin ko bondi Gambia ya kono nin ko mu dino leti nin ko e mo cristiano wati wala mo muslim wati hade na diate ke agnostico fanwati man la fenna nin mu dino leti because ala ye nyaati dunia jande pour na dunia deda dunia buka dedano ni yiro manna yiro buka dedano ni banko man soto so banko le nyanta soto la but imagine yena antol wuluta janne yalon miye nin dimo ko miyatina dimita nte wuluta janne nde dindi yaki janne nte jambe bori nden dindimma otumo jammano min ka sene jam France Gambia be balundile bara fele bi yemo nati tuluse tangol fele ya be kunto jalawonte banna ya hadama din wol nati ye bondi karol to wala Jupiter wala Saturn ka don ta fola China because China is out to destroy it ndabo fola santole fente kerin dunia ka min fo molu bete yatale there is no good alien foreign colonialist atije momo nata na kenenele and min keta problem woti Gambian olo nin kodo tela hajo jarala please nin kodo tela hajo jarala Minibe Maralina Bankolanka Diamatolier, this is not politics and don't politicize it. But if you do, we are ready to go to the extreme.
So,
because social revolution and we can do it. We have the means. The moral and the truth is with us. Ninja we atabakele. Ninja mamira fon kebaya responsibility la. I will go even into military training and try to make a camp here.
yes.
Young. Momo Nata, I shoot you, I kill you, and when I'm killed, I kill a martyr. I become somebody who is, the father said they're furelekon. Fuarol minka balunim bankola ile. Where is the authority? Na mini vote into office. Where is the legitimacy and the constitutionality? Jumale in Diloke is among them. Yes. And Atabu Sulu Waletina Bondiban, let us export him. Yes. Yalo Gambia, mind your business is over. Gambia, indifference to a social or a national problem is over. Gambia, no angel wala or Gino, Atina to rescue you and redeem you from your slave mentality, from your slave minds.
It's very sad.
It's very sad. Nimwo manjan na kajan na teng. Well, Mbedwala Juma Tamba, who brought up the story. Activist old baby Janne, but among Kajan Teng. Every day, Nyantanala Janne na camp Jankana Doku. Every day, Nyantanala Janne. Jumalom, the concerned authority, letter Ayenjabang. Now, Lafita, even a live debate, la Naif Siba. Alale Tabu Bankoti, more Tantem Bankoti. Ibuka Banko Wafi, Banko Eka developable. Ibuka Banko Wafi ka developable because Iyatara Janne Batula Janne and it belongs to all generations and it is an inheritance, a heritage and a legacy.
Thank you.
Walatin alna bombe sino min kono Gambian foga jay dungo kajantale tapala pa mburu kensen domo kajantale don alkanata school just to speak English ka angale kan fo kata wo man nafa soto Allah ni angale kan kuniyari wo hani British man la fala akajantale sa use your minds, critical thinking and creativity. Defend your right. This is your right, your land. It is my birthright. Mamari wal mumuri wal nyanta balula janne forida dumbe kuma folale bi Gambia olo. In another 50 years, I'll be able to luas wala wandi korda kono dulunta wala tam. Because aliya mineke nin dalatin dingol alkaka jifo kono. Tubabu wale moto min borindi foy batate bulumbeka kufang wala nasilol kan. Nka bungol minu belo is filled with devils. Kata kono man sanea.
Allahu Akbar.
A kono man sanea. Obeka nka balu minna the sustainability our land. Ikawale takadi lunta wala. I want this to be echoed. I want this to be propagated. I want this to be broadcasted. I want it to reach every corner, every nook and cranny of the country.
Sure.
To believe in something, Kalafenwala, it's not just to display your alignment to it physically. You have to believe in it psychologically and mentally. This is injustice. And this is transgression against nature and the Gambians. This is violation. What are you talking? Where are the lawyers? Where are the imams? Where are the scholars? Where are the alcalos? Funding kelle bata malatem. ntolla wato man siya dunia kono because we going to struggle and die for the struggle because our age, our exhaustion is going to cause our early death.
Yeah, that's true.
But I told we have a responsibility historically do it. Alama alembe makoy.
Ntele kadia male jang ntele tomo wula mansati komali minka ntodo ka fa se kujanko. Ntolla ni 16 organization le nata together pour nyin kamala ka protest against this destruction of our environment. Mbenyi itanda mba wala mano alinyi mano jibe bang ye nyintale ya beni banko nyami ya wutu ka fay musolu alle alla bula mol noma ka fo mol kari tilimbali ala tamita wala bang endesan ha Gambia mba wol kabata faro min do ko de yu farota ka manota ka be nyami nyokono kani banko nyami imahani kuma foye
Women's Bureau.
Musole Women's Bureau alle Women's Bureau alle al kana ke politician odi al musolla hajo long musol mini alon ko ibe faro kono wala nyanda tala Women's Bureau mba falinale musol min katara faro kono wala taraji isaje ko e batalo ye kolo al fondinkel jibe nyim fondinkel mini alon ko ika foko fondinkel me bana fa me fa na fa Gambia fondinkel hamo sotole fondinkel jumal ka jelle ka balu jang fondinke jelle ka balu nyim baden de wala jang pour nyin kama ikate ba mal ma koy ikate fa mal ma koy fa asiada fondinke ke me sabatile yena e bunja on lo bunyami yala ten na faso na hotel on mimbe bulo kanyantel mu sulata mu hotel la jang koteke mbadi ngolu alina environment nga tankandi mbe mi yitandila la ko ntol manta motula je nyim manke politikoti because mimbi je min kanyin kukuronke ika kele nyin kamala pour nyin kama mansa kunda min bije ka sinondi mansa kunda min bije ka tokuya ani mansa ito isa fako kodi imaje ifan lekela kenote ka waf ba ni mol batade ba ibe wala kela ni ya mansa kanu ibe ku kendo lekela bar momi ya jawa fa man ku kendo ka anda man mansa kunda kanu minister of local government amama sakunda kanu kaduna masa kunda kana be barakendo le kala monse bara ku ke sala molle be kam fala kam ali na kenol jibe be bita kan anda man sumena local government molo asunta wolle la amange fendi faybe ko do min tala kabule la poso kono mbadi ngol ndingol le kana ninga na kenol be wafi ndingol be kenola nyaadile bari tol mi mu ke balti mba itandila la ko na next na jang ku falalon do ko be stobla wala mimbe kala ayke ibe bola jananu te bola jawolun mba itanila masa kundala ko ntol mu banku dingonte no mata momo nata mansayala ntol la balundula itawtinyala niano momo ba fala minti ya fodo bari ntol nga jele ko nande naw nyanta topotola le anyanta gardela le fondin kele be kono mini alon ko sama wala be kala sama alfadi sa nin tol kebale keno mu meta ka wafi fondin kel mimbe kala mansati sama juma wolbe kala nyaadile abe koli alale woto nga fale ko alnimbara mbe min fola le ko environmental organization, let's come together. My office is open for you. We have an office at Brikama. Anybody, you can come there. We are ready to work with anybody who is an environmentalist. So we thank you very much. What we are saying again, we are appealing to the authorities to revise their decision, not to sell this area and stop it immediately. Otherwise, as we said, we are going to march against them, really, which we don't want.
Manmai Fatou Agent, member of All Gambia Forestry Platform, also a member of the Gambia Environmental Alliance, the Vice President of the Agricultural Science Teachers Association of the Gambia. So today, on behalf of everybody mooy ñaan ñun ñoo moom réewi Gambia te Gambia gis nañ nim ndawee tey nim ndawee su fekkoon ne tey ñun ñëpp suñu xol yi noonu lañ booloo tey jag na dëkk bu ndaw bi tey waroon nañu ko mën a defar ba fens ko am bunti kër kenn benn yaxakat du dugga tey suñu waree am dëkk bu ndaw nii ñu am njiit yoo xam ne si suñ biir fii di réewi Gambia ñu ngi seetaan di gis lu ñuy lor te waxuñ ci dara dafa daw yaram lan moo ñuy lor mooy suñ koom-koomi dëkk bi lan mooy koom-koomi dëkk bi mooy garab yi rab yiñ dëkkal yi nga xam ne tey ñoo mën a yokk tey suñu am tey soo demee tey beneen dëkk tey in the world for example man visit naa China I went to different states in China naka la gaay développé seen dëkk yi mooy ñu bàyyi seen garab yi ñu dunda seen rab yi yu si mel ni ay picca yeeg seen golo yi ñu bàyyi leen ñu am fuñ dëkka waaye ñun Gambia tey xoolal tey lu tax ñu taxaw fi suñ laan bi jaay nañ ko ñan leen ko jaay foreigners du Gambia sax ni ñun su fekkoon Gambia ni ñun lañ ko jaay tey mu tene sax waaye foreigner bi nga xam ne dafa ñëw jël suñ koom-koom yóbbu ko réewam développe réewam ñun duñ mus a développe tey suñ jaayee tey fu mel nii monkey park tam bu yàggu dem nañ fa dama dem fekk golo yi taxaw si boori nag yi amuñ fi garab buñ eeg dama doon jooy dama taxaw ma àndaa moo li mele buñ àndee ñu dem laajte lan moo cause gars yi dog suñ garab yi ñu naan government moo leen ko sant ñu dog ko government bés mu nekk government xanaa government yooyu nekkuñ doomu aadama xanaa government yooyu nekkul ne ñun ñooy ñun kon ñun su fekkee ñoom am nañ seen own buga di jaay ñun ñi nga xam ne ñooy yuuti Gambia nañ taxaw nekk suñ doom yaa ngee juddu ñun teachers leen gis neen students yi ñu ngi leen a mobilize pour wan leen ne lan mooy njëriñ ñi garab yi si réew mi lan mooy njëriñ mi rab yi si réew mi kon nañ taxawaay boo xam ne buñ si seet politique buñ si seet njiit rek la président la tey ñun ñoo mun a jagal réew jëm kanam ak président bu mun di toog ñun suñ jagalut dem kanam du am te ñun ñooy jaay suñ réew mi di ko jaay foreigner yi jën amatut garab yi dog nañ ko tey disaster yi am Gambia bu yàggut ndax ñun gisuñ ko ñaata bakken ñoo si des kenn mënu ko côté te commencé maa la de pareeguñ de ñun suñ bakken yi is all in risk because ngelaw bu ñëw rek dina yóbbu ay bakken lan moo tax ngelaw yi yóbbu ay bakken ana garab yi ñu war a protect garab yëpp dog nañ ko amul dara lu des su fekkee dog nañ yëpp tey ñun ñu war a dunda ci kaw loon am tey fiix ngelaw lu fiix la ñu war a nooki amatuñ ko borom asma yi ñu ngee daanu every day lan moo ko waral amuñ ngelaw su ngelaw amut su amee asma dangaa teel a dee te loolu yëpp mu ngi mel ni lii contribute na lu ci nekk ñu dem Ñambaay forest Bamboo forest visitoon nañ fa bu yàggul fekk ñu jaay yëpp estate dafa daw yaram tey ñi ko jënd estate doomi réew mi lañ ñeneen ñi foreigner lañ te man su may dem bi di ko jënd tey ma gis ne lii forest la boo xam ne man moom ma war a jëmal kanam du ma ko jënda waaye kooku amul xelaat boobu li mu am mooy alal poos bi na fees poos bi da ngaa dee bàyyi ko fi waaye réew mi koom-koom gi fii lañ koo bàyyi China in 1988 la gars start pour développer seen dëkk naka lañ ko développé mooy dañ bàyyi seen garab yi bàyyi seen rab yi pour ëllëg seen développement ne tey nga dem China province bi ñoo wax China Hong Kong and other places tey moo gën a rafet di capital of Beijing. They just worked that within the period of 30 years, and they are now successful. Why we, the Gambia? We are just a small pinch of China. If we come out together, suñ ñëwee ñun ñëpp boole suñ loxo boole suñu xelaat mu nekk benn ñu bàyyi négativité bu ñu nekk suñu xel bi dañoo dem nañ bàyyi cultural means ñoo gëm dañoo dem nañ bàyyi political yi dañoo dem léegi lu tax tey su ma ne suma pa moom réew mi o suma pa lañ jaay fii te man tey environmentalist la ma dem farle suma environmentalist is zero. amul njëriñ su ma bàyyi su ko jëndee maa war a dem taxaw nekk ko papa fi nga jënda doo ko jënda parce que moo nekk ñun suñ bakken dinaa ko xelaatal tey keneen xelaatal ko su amee juróomi doom fukki doom ku ko xelaatal papa bi na ko wàccee waaye déedéet dama bëgg suma par ric jëndal ma jëb bu ees moto bi tey garab yi ñooñu koo may garab yi ñooñu mun a may alal ñun ñëpp ku fi am électrique garab yi ñoo la ko may ak rab yi ñoo dëkkal ni ñooñu koo may maa ngay ñaax waa Gambian si moo spécially xale yi wax leen ak seen kilifa yi ñoom ñooy def lii tey kenn ku nekk bu waxee kilifaam dina ko déggal bu yàggee ñun jàngalekat yi bés bu nekk ñu ngi ko wax si classe bi wax leen lan mooy njëriñu trees yi moo tax ñu leen a tëj xale yooyu ñooy future leaders ëllëg suñ leen wanee tey the use of agriculture the use of these trees the use of the animals in this country definitely in the long run will reach to our goals so maa ngi leen a ñaan yéen ñëpp nañ gën a taxaw buñ soona buñ si appa ñu teg ñu fu nekk fuñ ñu fa teg ñoom ne suñ dëgg lañ ñu teg suñ pare dinañ génnaat yàgga mbaa suñ deyee ñu dee si kaw xare lii moo nekk xareel sa réew lii moo gën dem taxaw di xuloo di sagante ak politique ñun nekkuñ fi pour Adama Barrow nekkuñ fi pour Lawyer Darboe nekkuñ fi pour Ahmed Bah nekkuñ fi pour Fama Yaya Jammeh nekkuñ fi pour kenn dañ fi nekk pour suñ dëkka kon ñun amuñ dara lu ñoo ragal li ñoo def nii pour suñ dëkka jëm kanam rek a tax so si lu ñu si def rek nangu nañ and we are ready to die for this country jërë ngeen jëf.
Our next steps, we're going to speak to environmental lawyers, maybe file an injunction against these people for work to stop. Because if we leave, the work is going to continue. So before they strip anything, everything, we're going to file an injunction against them so that work can stop while we, file our case against them at the High Court. So this will be our next step. But I can assure you this thing is not going to continue. If the law is too slow, we're going to come here and stick and tie ourselves to these trees. we're going to disrupt, because that's the only language these people understand. You know, it's really, really sad. But Gambians also, we have to take responsibility, because if we all sit and do nothing, this is what happens. Gambians are too laid back. You want to get up and do something, we say, that'll do again. It don't work like that. You have to contest. You know, we personally, me on my own, I took a mighty Nawek to Pura, and they have to pay up. They have to rectify their mistakes. And that's not the end of it. So Gambians have to get up and fight what belongs to them to protect their present and future. We cannot let things go like this. We are here, the Chinese, the Indians, they are coming buying lands, fertile land everywhere across the country. In the end, we will be foreigner in our own lands. And we have nobody else to blame but ourselves. So our next step will be legal action. We'll try and file a lawsuit injunction against them so that work can stop while we find our way. But if that is too slow, we come and disrupt. As simple as that.
It is a collective, societies that have come together to be here today. And what we would like to do as well, or what we would like to happen, is when this goes out, every Gambian that cares about environment, that cares about this country, I want them to come and join us on our next gathering here. Because, as Mr. Manjan said, we are not stopping. This is just a beginning. And if we come back here again, we want this construction to stop. Or if not, I promise you guys, I've said it before and I'm going to say it here again. I promise you guys, I'm going to glue myself to these trees, because I am ready to die for this cause. Because I broke this news, and the reason why I broke the news, because I knew these people, what they're doing here is wrong, because I love my country. I've been away from my country, but the reason why I went away from my country was that's what my country gave me. Because I was an ornithologist, I had to work with the Natural History Unit of the BBC, so I had to leave the country. So I come back to my country to give something back to my country that my country gave me. And this place is where it all began. And here I am. I'm fighting for the soul of this place. And I'm not giving up. With these people behind, I'm sure the victory will come. All right? And another thing I want to add on, I know probably it's a bit premature or whatever, but this is a non-governmental organization, non-profit making organization. This group has got no money. And we're going to keep coming here, and people here with families and stuff, people have to come here with petrol and all whatnot. So I am appealing to the people that would be able to help and sponsor in terms of GoFund or whatever. They can create it on the name of this. Like Mr. Manjang I would like Mr. Manjang to put something online that everybody can go on. That if they want to help, push this, because we are going to need those funds, and we haven't. I cannot sponsor it. Mr. Manjang cannot sponsor it. Lamin Sidibe cannot sponsor it. But we would love people to come and help us fight this fight. So for that matter, I would like to say thank you very much to the media for coming here to expose this very important occasion.
Let them show the birds, they come to
Yeah, the birds are coming to say hello. Coming to say hello to us.
My name is Alex Dawo, the CEO of Nemakuta Garden and Eco Lodge. At the same time, displaying of No Tree, No Life project and preserving our very own trees like mahogany, teak, fig, and all different kind of trees in the Gambia. But when I see this story, Ahmed Manjan told me this. When I see this story, I felt so sad. I'm nearly cried, because this place here, it is the first place for me to know one species of a bird. Here, this is the first place for me to start knowing the name of a bird here. I'm also part of a bird watching association. My boss is Aladdin Drame. But now, when I hear this, I feel so shocked. This place is a very important area for the whole entire nation. If you see tourists coming to the Gambia now the tourists coming in this country, they are not coming for only luxurious life, luxurious life, never. The tourists coming here, they're coming for ecotourism. That is flora and the fauna. So where is our flora and the fauna if all it's damaged? If they destroy here, if about 10,000 tourists come into the Gambia, out from those 10,000 tourists, 950 people, they are all coming for flora and fauna, ecotourism. So this place, if this place is destroyed, definitely we don't have nowhere to be seen in our tourism. Then it means that we are not smiling, we are crying. This is not politics. We are talking about environment. No tree, no life. If you think about the tree, you see how tree it is. It will be easy for you. But we recycle everything because we have carbon dioxide. We use oxygen. They have carbon dioxide from us. So this is a very, very sad moment for the whole entire nation. We need not to leave this place like that. And the people when they come here, it's not good. Yes, we want to see a lot of people coming out to see to it that this place, it has to be reserved, it has to be reserved because it's a wetland.
Ndatomu Fatou leti. Nkontongu jiwalet. Ndolbe janne ay sanji nani si. Mbe doku wala ja. Nkamano le doku ja. After mano nga femme songol doku comme mentengol ning kanu ni jabo. Puru kan na family mako. So lunkilim bija last month Gail nata kambani fula iko nata puruka jam fence man sakundale jawafi nko e tenting al nyanta nala ali diamu tenting watra moli firo ke fay pareta ali mol la firi fengol fa kay ko nali mol la firi fengol fa ali mole fa de bayri molle ka do ko pour molle ka pour mol ya dom sa ali na mol la firi fengol fa yaay so iko ha kambanol men nata mo fulay mo fingoli ko nyako ha ni atara tuba bolle wol mo koyol ni wollem ni nata rek be te diamu la fan ibe si tiñaro ko masala ko ni tiñaro ko masala fana ndol man sembe soto bar ala ye sembo soto ha because ndol fanan mammo toñi mbalantale pour ka lo mbedo kan ka dani ro ko wala na sembo boy ka andun do ko dimita woti ye do ko ke ay fo ko say mbati ne do mala moyena lunkila ya na tinya semboka ngoy ko no problem ala bijele ya start wala nyam ndela mano kara kilingo ya bele tinya yaaje so e nata rami salungo le nata ari jumo ko be murla nan ko enta ari jumo tim bikana wari juma lungo nata ngatara ye tenjuo ye wo boy mano ka ya tuji wo nyama wolun kabirum bi janne ya boy ye ka fi wafatile ya bondi bare kabirum lungo men na man ari jumo ya tenjuo boy ya tuji manoka nata ngaje lafta kumbola man kumbo ko bata nga alada amanjar kumbola kumbota ngiso ko na rek nga alamuta bara dimitale ando nyim dula nte la miro kan amanya na kila dulati dami yalon ko nyanta wa fi la tentin because jammu Gambia la kungoleti ha janne Gambia kungoti ni me miro soto aningi nyaakeje ni jan jube balon ne ko jamanya na wa fi la nyama ha sako ka wa fi men yalon ko woli fen soto ha e manke jandi ngote woli andi la sate momo yalon ni woli fen soto so ntol be nyini ditola folo man fen soto folo so na sate ko ngom manyan na tala nga wa fi wo nyam ja warta wotile ja warta bakel kabirun jam fo bibi ye je beta ka wa fi aman correct de nte fi aman correct aman nyan na kala sax aman nyan na kole aman correct andum jandi ni wol fang men yalon ko ku nintale men won men tambita janga kambano li katula be wayil kan rek o jambe problème no sambalana ja iko be problème no sambalana e man nyan na ja wa fi fo dol ka fo ko be jeraw kala le fa
abe kala na man stop abe kala
amanyan na kala teng de amanyan na kala tan ntol njakal tam malam be kala nyaadi bare alhamdulillah ala fa namba tol jola atol membe lori molla batafi ha ala yali jo
just to paraphrase what this lady is saying is that they were here they received no notice from whoever is developing this place. They just turn up and start ripping off the place. You know, as you can see in her hand was a rice seed saplings she was trying to grow. Basically, they start ripping off plants on top of their crops. You know, what sort of human being can do this, and what sort of government who are responsible? This is what we want to know. And I'm calling on every concerned Gambians to get up and stand and protect this beautiful place. What on earth can we do? How can we violate our own laws? National Environmental Management Act protected this place. You have the RAPSA International Convention, which Gambia is a signatory, and they are going back on their own international commitment. That cannot continue. Any country that cannot protect its weakest people will never prosper. These are the people who are suffering. They are bottom of the ladder as far as development is concerned. They grow what they eat. Now we are taking that away from them. If that don't concern you as Gambians, then what else will concern you?
Here today to join all of you in solidarity, because we've really seen this destruction and it's really disheartening. So we come here today to stand with you in this pledge, because for so long and for far too long, ecosystem destruction has not been a thing that we have cried today about. It has been something that has been ongoing for so long. If they remove these swamps here, not only these women who are losing their livelihoods, but we are also faced with, other threats, such as flood, the natural flood plains that absorb the water that comes in when we have these harsh impacts of these rains, are these flood plains here. So, when we construct in all of these places, how is this going to end for us? More and more, they are taking land away from us, and they are taking our future away. How many trees are here? The authorities that are responsible, has there been any environmental impact assessment? I urge the Tourism Board, the Gambia Physical Planning, the Ministry of Lands, all of these people to look critically into this issue and plead with the wish of the people. It has been a sobering reflection. Just in relatively short period of our history, we've lost, most of our forest cover, we've lost the vegetation. Sekou and all of these young people here today are not fighting for this vegetation, but are fighting to kick back that reflection in the authorities that are entrusted to protect areas like this. So I stand today in solidarity with you, Sekou, and all the other people who are here. Despite the fact that I'm in pain, I have to actually come to stand with you.
Thank you.
And we know for a fact that, all the people who are here are not here for their own interests. These women who are here working in these floodplains for decades now, are taken out without even any due notice. All of these things are violations of human rights that we really feel the need to actually, take a step towards this. So I stand in solidarity with all of you.
Hanika bimba dingo la tol mimbe Kerr Fatou jibe kan comme ka fale ko nga dula min fale ko me yolto wafi janna mo dula nyin fonte exactly janna dula de daminto yalan ko je wafile nali ya jibe nyin dula kete dula daminto yalan ko a jam fata bakal dula nyin warta bakale wala kete dula daminto yalan ko ya wafile jumalle ya wafi kabirin Kerr Fatou tata Gambia Tourism Board wole mine fo di la director kutombeji atako janata kanana ne nyin lanta ya allocate akoy ma di Chinese wala de ye lan nyin di Malaysian no barnal ya may diam lal ba fukam ko to le evidence wol sotola mi yalon ko atandile ko nyin keno keta feneti mi yalon ko ya wafi Chinese wala ma di Malaysia nolla ibo fokana rek just kamol full ka foko ya di Malaysia nolle ma di Chinese wala atra ya di Chinese wala science entendu atani environmentalist wala min fodu ko ilafta ka science pour ka injunction ka file high court min batina la do ko mbejang ay stop because ko mal la fi ngi do ko e ka fente mi yalon ko a continental andi ko ni luwani nata slota itolbe mi nekale science center ibinale yene fangulu nyin yirol min bejal ni be yirol boyla yeni yirol be boy nyola wala nyinti ko yiniyo sa yenin kenoning iniyo la ala baraka baka la jiber ko nyimala mi muta camera to wala Omar Ndawti nsa fale ko al se continue ka Kerr Fatou lamay ala baraka baka
Love like fire. Wow. Love like fire. Am ngeen rek affaire bi xam ngeen fan la? Skincare la.
2020 lañ wax de waaw fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache perfect skin care saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek loo lañ soxlaati rek maanaam bu dee am problème ci seen skin yéen xam ngeen fan la fii ngeen di ñëw suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal bel laka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi di waxee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw skin care plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skin care products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon ne dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skin care products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit benn tey tamit si ay dàlla waaye man nag skin care mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner Kiwi Eye the whole range Lighten Up Gold Tomatine I mean the list can just go on and on and on and on lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox skin care plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu ngi United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes fragrances men's shirts accessories we do dresses as well we do blouses I mean we do shoes name it we do them Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection zero task fi mu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi task kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème yu picca boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii
Love like fire. Bring my love like fire.
Agada.
Mbijan aganya.
Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la sto.
Ha, code nyenje.
Okay. What's that?
Nsila ID soto. Ah, sa soto. Sorry. Agada.
Mbijan bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariaka.
Ah,
mbare. Mo ki janna nun kunu bara tariaka.
Jannom yona forest de bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbari ya bere. Birim koyna fo kato
bari si kodo kino kato nim fo bolong blabe
56 branches mola sota Gambia ja
ha
Gambia kono ani Gambia bantala bankol nko kodo kiya bele kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta memmen na kodi to poto nin kodi maraw jannom number 1 ti nyonta andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale de dadi mani domorol dir fana beteata Gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je
wo moyo diat
apelenta
baraka ba ya lafta nyelen kendol e bina
yalo bu kanila ko la baraka ba
yalo ndel ciosano lo
baraka
We live in a day and age where technology is creating a world without borders, filled with unlimited potential to improve the lives of the people around us. Innovarex Global Health ushers in a new way of leveling the playing field with increased access to quality healthcare services delivered at your doorstep. Our qualified professionals are equipped with state-of-the-art point-of-care testing technology to conduct tests such as kidney function, liver function, electrolyte tests, body composition, hemoglobin, A1C, and many more services with the highest efficiency in delivering results. The addition to our flagship Wellness on Wheels, more fondly known as WOW Delivery Service, brings the entire clinical experience full circle. IGH has remained committed to creating the future of healthcare delivery. Gone are the days of sending loved ones outside the country for basic medical services. Innovarex Global Health offers a new peace of mind and takes pride in delivering the quality of care we all deserve.